G'day, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all? Look what the cat dragged in.
Dragged.
Hello, Tammy. How are you?
How you doing?
Alive and kicking and well. And I feel like our weather at the moment, grey and overcast. I'm going to say a quick hello to everybody that's in here.
Okay, I'm trying to plug in my hot glue gun.
Okay. G'day, Anthony. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Floyd Robbins. I think I seen someone down the chat. He's either here or gone. But hello, anyway. Papa John, how are you? Welcome in here.
Hi
Dwight, how are
guys.
you, buddy? How are you, buddy? So what's been going on? Not much. It only took me nearly 2 weeks to get rid of my American trains off my layout, so they're all packed. Um, I've got the acquisition that I got with that. If anybody watched that show on the weekend, I did manage to put those carriages that were diverted to my place from someone else's place in where was it? Ohio. G'day, Dave, BNSF. How are you?
Hey
Um,
Dave, Papa John, everybody.
Apart from that, I haven't really done much in the layout, but I tell you what, Anthony has seen it. The storage containers that I've got in my wardrobe. Let me just move the cabinet or the camera. In this wardrobe here, it's full of trays. And um, I was determined to get and look for my old childhood trains and
Your
manage
old
to find
what?
trains from my childhood, from
Oh,
when I was a kid. I've only managed to find one of the engines. I'm still missing one engine, three carriages I can't find. G'day, Marty. How are you? Hopefully you're nice and wet and cooled off up there in sunny Gold Coast. And so let me just go and get my engine. It was here somewhere. Ah, here she is.
hey Dwight. Hey Marty. Hey Papa John. Anybody I missed?
So I still got. I can basically say that's my third engine. Now I do have another one of these somewhere, and it's red on the bottom with the green up the top. Done in German colours. This one's done in SNCF, the French one. I haven't run it in so many years. The wheels are pretty dirty too. I think I need a bit of a clean. And I believe, I don't know if they had traction tyres or not. But yeah, I'm going to get that all cleaned up and get it running on a DC track outside. So yeah, um, the green and the red one that I have, that was my second one. But the steam engine that I had as my first train set, sadly, is no longer with me. Just got back from Long Beach Convention. Oh, jet setting everywhere, Marty. That's why you've been so quiet. Okay, so you missed out on all the fun and the bad weather you guys have been having up there again. Up Queensland way, up Marty's way, and Robin's way, they've been getting a lot of rain again. But they can keep it up there. We don't need it here. So, what have you been up to there, Tammy, young lady?
I have been, well, besides my dad in the hospital this past weekend because he decided at 83 years old he was going to be a teenager and go outside in the 90 something degree weather with a heat index of 110 and have himself a heat stroke.
Ouch.
So I had to run down to the beach where they were and make sure he was fine. And I am in the middle of attempting to scratch build a lighthouse. And so far, so good. This section of it's giving me a little bit of grief because I cut it a little bit too wide. So I'm going to fill it in with some hot glue to kind of hopefully hold it and then do a diorama with it.
Oh, cool. Oh, Randall, how are you? Oh, ouch. Kidney stones, they are not fun. Not fun at all. Um, Hopefully you get well soon, and hopefully it's not going to. Hopefully it wasn't too painful for you. Um, I was lucky with the last ones that I had. Yeah, they were painful, but I recovered pretty quick.
Who's that,
Uh,
Randall?
Randall Ellison, yeah.
Oh, wow. Get well better.
600 feet off three. Wow, that is 4.5 hours to travel from one end to the. Marty, that is very impressive size layout. Mine is, yeah, pretty small. Um, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I worked out my problem with my automate. Oh, let me get her off the screen. I don't think everybody wants to see her all the time. Um, I managed to work out if some of those who watch my stream on the weekend um, noticed that I had a bit of an accident here with the American train not stopping and ramming up the back of the new German train. So I worked out what the problem is. G'day, Ray. How are you? Thurston, how are you? What I have noticed is there's an issue with the computer when I'm online. It uses a bit of the memory and the information relaying between the computer and the layout. He gets a bit. You don't always get the doesn't get all the information. The American train must have thought it was World War Two. I believe so, Anthony. Yeah, I think they did. Because it even made a mess of the turntable, which I haven't fixed yet. Uh, I'm hoping to get to it. I haven't really done anything on the layout. G'day, James Dundas. How are you? You made it. Before I go back onto the layout, I'm sorry to everybody. I haven't been seeing people's videos and streams. Life has been hectic for me here. I've been having to deal with a lot of personal issues at the moment and a lot of appointments, and it's just dragging me down. So I really haven't done nothing much here, and I haven't been. I don't know if people have noticed. I haven't been in many live streams. It's just the time zone differences. Like we're in the middle of the day here. You guys are at the evening. I got to go out and do these things, and it's very important. Uh, System and run your layout. I know a guy. Oh, do you? Okay. What I really need, Marty, is I need a new computer. Once I do that, once I get a new computer up and running, this one will be dedicated only to the layout, and I won't have that issue anymore. Because at the moment, my laptop, I'm doing pretty much everything on it. All right, so let me change my view. So how's young Ray doing there?
He
Emmy?
is eating tons of donuts on me.
Donuts.
Yes, donuts. He's got this fixation with donuts now.
Oh,
Like, I'll put out 12 donuts. I wake up, I have 2 left. He's all of a sudden, you guys probably not heard, maybe some of you have. He's sleep eating.
what?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it. He's sleep eating, and he gets up in the night and he just eats.
G'day, Foster. Well, he does need to put on a bit of weight, doesn't he?
No, I mean it's not going to hurt him to, but I would say 8 or 9 donuts in the middle of the night's not the best thing in the world to do.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. Yeah, send some over this way. It's joking.
God, I just look at it and it's like, oh. No, he's doing good. He's doing good. He went with me when we went down to the beach to check on my dad. So
Right.
that was good because he's real close to my dad.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I noticed that. Let me just get the
When you were over here years ago,
years ago. It was only last year.
it feels like a year.
It hasn't. It's only been like what, 8 months,
Close
7 months.
enough.
It's only been 7 months.
Close enough.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to be getting back there again soon, but there's certain things that are not letting me do that at the moment.
Do you think you're going to be going to the Timonium?
No, I won't be going to Timonian. I have actually got a few issues going on at the moment here, and um, I cannot leave. I am not going to leave the area, if you know what I mean. That doesn't want to go for some reason. Okay, I've got one train going, so that's a start.
Am I supposed to have trains running?
Yep, I've got one coming out of the station now.
Oh, crap. I'll have to go
G'day, Todd. How are you? So I got the new passenger cars there that I acquired, that I apprehended. It's the first time they're running. Let me just move the camera at the other side. It's going to go down the far end, and it's going to work its way down the layout. So I'll just have the camera pointing there so people can see the train light running on the layout. G'day, Jason. How are you, buddy? Welcome. So yeah, I haven't actually had any chance to do any work on it. I wished I did, but no, I'm not going. I can't come to Timonium because there's too much going on at the moment, and it wouldn't be in my interest to go to the United States in October because like you're aware of what happened when I was over there on my last visit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that again. I'm still dealing with that issue. Okay, my train has stopped for some reason.
They're still giving you grief about that.
Yes. Yes. Okay, why can't you go? All right, let me work something out. Something is not wrong with the program. Yeah, they still give me grief over that. So I think I'm nearly on top of it now. I think I'm on top of it now, but I will. I don't want to. What's the word? Why are you playing up?
Take any chances.
Exactly. Yeah. Why? Gotta love this. Every time when you get on camera, things don't want to play. All right. So. Let me try this.
I don't think I cut this that much.
No, doesn't want to go either. All right, let me just take this train down to a certain spot. Last time this thing operated in this program, on this sequence, everything works well, but now it doesn't want to work for some reason. strange things. I think Dave from Crooked River. I think his gremlins electronic gremlins come over to visit me at the moment. So all right, I've got that down there. I've got it down on the spot. Still doesn't want to do it. Okay.
Let me call Ray and tell him to get out here and run some trains.
Okay, this is weird. Um, Geez, I can't believe this. I knew I should have come out here a bit early and tried out, but it was working. I haven't changed this timetable schedules. Okay, so what is it? Yeah, I'm hoping to get in the 500 subs for the end of the year. Oh, here he is. Did my gremlins follow you home? Yes, they did, Dave. Yeah, we're talking about them. Yeah, for some reason they must be here visiting because nothing wants to play ball at the moment. Um, and it's getting very, very frustrating. Okay, let it go now. No, still won't do it.
Arty,
Okay.
you know how I am with super glue, right?
Uh-oh. What have
Me
you
and
done now?
me and super glue do not get along very well.
Yeah.
I found another glue that is like 10 times worse than super glue.
Oh, you haven't, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that one's
Let me
gonna
see
work.
what that is.
Hang on, let me have a look. Um, Instant adhesive. Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't used it, but
Get ready.
it works that well, does it?
Oh, yeah. I was working on a diorama earlier this week, and it was just a small one. Here's the size of the cardboard it was supposed to be put on.
Right.
And I'm holding it just like this, and I'm putting some gravel down around here. I'd put some of this down. Well, first of all, it leaked down here, so now my fingers are attached to the bottle. And then all of a sudden, I'm trying to get my hand off of this so I could release my hands off of this, and these fingers were stuck on the board, and the board started getting hot.
Yeah, that's what glue does.
And
That's
I'm
what
like,
she do.
I'm sitting here and I'm like doing this, and Mr. Supervisor was over in the corner just laughing while I'm trying to. And then you get this unstuck, and it messed up this cardboard. And I literally was using, where is it?
G'day, Elmo.
This brick sander on my hands to get all the glue off.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It's nasty stuff. It's really good as far as adhesive, but it's nasty stuff to work with.
We need so Anthony so young Ray didn't get the camera onto the magic moment. That would have been a money shot, that one.
No,
We gotta teach him how to get the camera onto it.
he's not allowed. I can't touch his phone, so I'm not going to give him permission to touch my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Got
mate.
Ray.
That looks like a good idea. Yeah. I would have just got the camera out and videotaped them, but yeah, that would have been quite a sight. That would have been quite funny. If you wanted something, if you want something strong but not fast setting, try Allen's tacky glue.
Oh, this. I mean, it's really good because I need it for holding down the scenery. And Derail Daryl and all them said to try like very thin super glue.
Yeah,
Yeah, I tried it.
and it didn't work.
No, worked really good. I
Works
just
really good.
I just really wasn't planning on being part of the project. Literally.
So, did you ever watch the movie Meet the Fockers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. You know, remember the little baby that played with the glue and got it all over his hands, and next minute his hands are glued to the bottle? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um,
Okay, that was me. Yep.
Long E. Okay.
I'm
Not
just giving
Allen's.
you a warning.
They can be found in the craft section at Walmart. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have a Walmart here. But yeah, Aline. There you go. Is that better, Jason? I don't know. You guys speak funny in the United States. Depending on where you are, you guys change your A's to E's. Yeah, it's got me baffled. Um, so what did Dwight say to you?
Well, we don't pronounce our R's.
Elm, Ray, that is Jim. Okay. But yeah, yeah, glue can be a lot of fun if you get it on your fingers. But I've noticed one thing that's really good in most super glues and most glues, and that's nail polish remover. Um, but with a lot of the glues, you've got to be careful, like with the super glues itself, like you noticed with the heat. With a lot of those glues, what they do is they do heat the plastic. It sort of like melts the plastic so it can actually fuses together. Um, Almost like when you're doing welding, you know how you got metal that welds together, you melt the metal. Same with plastic. When you're using those glues, they'll melt the plastic. I might have a southern twang accent, but at the least, I don't pronounce my words with a well, okay. Yeah, I do notice that when I'm over there, Jason, and that's how you can pick out whether people are from the south or from the north, and people that are from the west. Well, you can pick them out pretty easily too. Um, they just talk differently altogether. Um, so that's the first time I've got those new carriages running. I do want to get one more of them, so it makes a 4 car set because I've seen on the videos they generally run 3 or 4 cars. It's sort of like a semi-local service I'm going to use. Tar for tire, yeah, exactly. Um, if she's going slowly down the slide, I don't know why they didn't want to. Don't know why it didn't want to run on the other schedule.
I guess
Let me
Ray.
try something. Oh, what's mine? G'day, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. How are you? Um, say the fire is far away. Sounds like far is. Yeah, yep, exactly. Oh, we got no fires here, thank God. Um, yes. Oh, over here, you know, the only way you can tell whether they're from the south or Queensland when they're visiting my state is when we go into the pub or the club and they ordering a beer. Here we normally ask for a schooner,
A
but they'll
what?
turn around a schooner, which is a large glass of beer. Now, when the Queenslanders in Melbourne, people from Melbourne come over, they call it a pot, which is a large glass. So as soon as they say pot, we know they're from out of town. All right, I am going see if I can get another one going. She's only going to be a light engine. Um, do 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 do. Um,
After that storm, all we've been having is gnats, and they're driving me crazy.
beg your pardon?
I said, after that storm we had, all we are dealing with now are gnats.
Oh,
And they're miserable.
okay, that's weird. Oh, of course. You didn't put the engine in there, did I? You're a goose, Arty. You're a goose. It doesn't know what train it's got to run. Okay, let's try that. My brain is just not functioning at the moment. Might work now. Let's have a look. Yep. Ah, there's the problem. Artie, there's nothing wrong with the program. It's just you. No comments from the other people. I
I'm
thought
upset.
she's a Southern Hillbilly freak. Well, that he probably is too. There with that diet. Um, um, no, Todd, I actually asked for a Great Northern when I drink beer, but I normally just ask for a Jim Beam, which is Jim Beam and Coke. It comes in a bottle, it's pre-mixed. That's what I normally drink. Knows me well. Oh, well. um, yeah, I don't normally drink, but if I do drink beer, the nice drop I use at the drink at the moment is Great Northern, which is supposed to be brewed up in Darwin, up Northern Territory, but I don't know with some of these um, manufacturers, they could be doing everything, anything. Artie is dangerous when he drinks a beer.
Is
But you
that
never
it?
see me drink a beer, though, Anthony.
Hey,
You've
Heath.
only seen me drink spirits. Yeah, you become. G'day, Heath. How are you? Yeah, you're the one that gets sleepy after you had a couple of drinks, especially the Palinka, which is the Hungarian version of vodka. Uh, Hey everyone, still flying with my computer. Be back later. Well, I don't have anything here for it, but there is a sledgehammer here somewhere that will fix it. Heath. Oh, nothing like when your computer plays up, eh? Um, and it goes to show how reliant people can get with computers. Um, the Palinka. Oh, yeah, I know you have a lot more than me, Anthony. But the thing was, I was your driver, and the way they do drinking laws here is completely different to the US. Um, but still, I rarely drink anyway. But we did have a fair bit the first night we were there. But I know what my cousin's alcohol content's like in his Palinka, and it is very very high, and it takes like about 24 to 48 hours for it to come out of your system. Like Anthony died before we left Melbourne to come back up here. I think he had probably about 5, 6 shots before bedtime. And he still was recovering the following morning when we were leaving. G'day, Eric. How are you?
Hey, Eric.
Um, uh, it's roughly about a 12-hour drive from Melbourne up to here, with stops, which we did do. So we had that plus another, I think, another 12 hours for him to recover after that. So he had about 36 hours in his system. Um, but I've got to say, I've got to take my hat off to him. He handled it well. Most people, you would have had to carry him. Um, but yeah, it's like I was at Tammy's, and anyone, whoever I visit, they can actually see that. G'day, JD. How are you? Well, congratulations on your 900 subs. Like, particularly when I was in the US just recently, you guys will see I am not really much of a drinker. At least five, and I was fine next morning. But the car, yeah, that was the alcohol. That was the alcohol still in your system, Anthony.
Anthony from Georgia Sunbelt was wondering what I was making. I am scratch building or attempting to scratch build a lighthouse out of wood. And I've already made the holes that I needed. It's not perfect, but I think it will work out.
It looks good so far. Kahlua is nice there, Jason. That's I haven't had that for a while. But yeah, um, but again, I don't really drink much. No, I was driving this weekend with no booze and still sick of driving. I had a long driving course. I don't know. I'd rather take a train. Yeah, I would rather take a train too, Anthony. But as you see, like a lot of areas that we did try to go, like where we went to and stopped at, not many trains stop there, so it's not like what it is in Europe. Um, yeah, where's my train stopped? Okay. It's not like in okay, it is saying it's in there, but it's not in there. Oh, what's that?
Okay, Mr. Matt, if you land in there, you're getting painted in.
My trains just don't want to play today. Um, my trains just don't want to play ball for some reason. I don't know whether the camera's shy or what's going on. Oh, okay. All right, I'll take you out of the equation. I will send you. Um, yeah, there we go. Let's sort that out. Yeah, my trains just don't want to play good. Um, yeah, yeah. A lot of the areas here, as Anthony would say, state a lot of our places here is remote. There is very little public transport out there unless you go on a bus. They have reduced a lot of the train services to the country areas, so it's just okay, Eric. Have a good night, buddy. So it's just as easy just to let me get rid of that.
Bye,
It's
Eric.
just
Take
as easy to
care.
go to places by train. We did, I mean, by car. We did go to the Blue Mountains. That if we would have want to go up there by train, we would have had to leave my place about 4 o'clock in the morning, and we would not have gone home till about 11 o'clock at night. So that would have made a really big day. At least with a car, you can stop and have a look around. You don't have to worry about time and schedules. Um, just go when you're ready. Um, so you I haven't watched your videos for a while, so what layouts have you got still there? Is the pirate layout still there, or is it gone?
Nope, the pirate layout is gone. I did keep my digger though, my pirate digger,
Yeah,
and I kept some of the fish lures that were given to us because I did not glue that stuff down. So I kept the stuff that people had given mail to us on it.
right.
Um, and Ray, I'm waiting for him to make up his mind because I thought he wanted that mountain in the O scale.
Right.
So that's what we were planning on doing because we are in the middle of getting all that stuff from that gentleman in California.
Yeah.
And now he wants it a big layout O scale with some mountains and tunnels. But it would be, I think we measured almost 14 feet long and 12 wide, but it's going to be like a U. That way, in the middle, you can get to everything.
Which is a good idea. Yeah.
So now he wants that, but I have till the end of the month for him to absolutely be sure because that's when all those packages will come in from California.
Right.
Which,
Right.
building that is going to be a lot easier than doing that mountain,
Yeah. Yeah.
even though it's bigger. It's going to be a lot easier.
Well, I gotta say, O gauge are a lot easier to handle those trains as well because they are bigger. Um, but I gotta. Are you gonna have room for it though?
Oh yeah,
You sure?
yep.
You don't need to expand the you
The
you don't
building?
have to expand the building. Yeah.
No, I just took more of Philip's crap out.
Poor bugger. He needs a new shed. He needs his own big shed now.
Yeah, someday.
Someday. Okay. Okay. Um. Right. Now I'll get that one.
It's one of those Arty happy wife, happy life.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll get the message. I'll get the message. Poor bugger. Um. We are playing quarters with JD, and we had to have it in the house and it feed Newtons. Oh God. Um. Yeah. Here we go. We got on top of alcohol. And we're talking about alcohol. Okay. Um. But it's all in fun. I wished I just had just extra bit of room. As I said before, just a foot in either way would have been great. Um, wasn't meant to be, but don't matter. Um, one day soon I'll end up working out. One day soon I'll have my own little place where I can actually construct what I would like to do. At the moment, I just got to learn, experiment on this layout here. Um, and the experimentation here has been going pretty well. My next stage, as I said, is down the far back. I've got to modify that, and where the passenger train is now, that's got to come down. But I'm not allowed to do any work until the doctor and a physiotherapist gives me the clearance to do it, because I do not want me to do any strenuous work or stretching or heavy lifting with my shoulders until I get the full strength back. Um, so that's where I'm at with that. Um, so in the meantime, I'll just mosey on and just play on a layout when I get the time. I just haven't had time to lay out. I have not been in, apart from packing up all the American stuff last night. I really haven't been much in the training room at all. I'm surprised the trucks haven't rusted out for lack of use. Um, and I think it was Dave from Crooked River was saying, keep the tracks clean. You've got to keep the trains running. Well, mine haven't been running that much. Um,
Yeah, I've been making sure Ray comes out and runs trains on the track.
right, right. Okay, I'll get that one going. Okay, get that one going. So I've got 2 running so far. I'm going to try to get the 3 to go before the end of the show. Possibly the amount of times I got drunk, I can actually count them down. I think 1 or 2 hands, and that's not been that many times. I did have one of my friends up here got me drunk at a young age. Gary Bonsville, how are you, buddy? Hopefully you're well up in Queensland. He got me to drink some of his homemade wine. That didn't end up too well. And the second time I got drunk was after we finished working on the Parliament House project in Canberra. And I knew I was drunk that day because I walked the length of the town without 5 times and I had to get the cab home. But I'd been drunk once, and that was in a college in the evening. Yeah, yeah. But the worst thing was when I got drunk with a friend of mine that I didn't see for a very long time, came down here, and we got together, and like he'd be drinking 3 beers to 1 of mine, so I was trying to catch up to him, and I wasn't. We were supposed to go to work the next morning. I will state that I was not in a great condition to be driving the truck the next morning. I just found a nice little shady little place and gone to bed. Okay, Jason, take care, buddy. I won't be on here. Won't be on here for too much longer.
Bye,
Um, because I've got to get out and do a few more things. So I've got my little switcher running there now. It's getting overtaken by the passenger train. I'm going to get the 3rd one going now. Worked out what's going on. And so my track's blocked. As I say, it's just been a learning curve. I have got some more stuff coming. Hopefully be here in the next 2-3 weeks. I just can't get over how long it takes for items to come out from the US to Australia at the moment. It's taking about nearly 3 weeks now. It's almost like post pandemic time. It's actually taking 3 weeks for it to come out to Australia. But stuff from Europe is coming out here within a week. So I don't know what on earth is going on in the US. It's very annoying, especially when you got waiting on train parts. Especially when you're waiting on layout parts. I want to start getting things ready for my signaling. And can't do much with that without, sitting here waiting. It just gets a bit frustrating. If you guys understand what I mean.
You want to see one of my newest 3D prints I did the other day?
Yeah, that'd be great. Show it to us. Um,
This is going to take many coats, but I put him together today. I still have to prime him.
wow. So the cowboy, who's he? Who's he supposed to be?
He is the ghoul from Fallout 76. It's a video game I'm doing a layout on for somebody. And he like, I don't know how good you can see his face. Is it too many lights on in here? No, that didn't help.
No. And that's using a 3D printer.
Yeah, filament.
Oh, that's the filament printer.
Yep.
Oh,
It came in pieces and I had to glue it together. Like there was one little mistake here on his shoulder. So I had to put some what do you call it? Filler in here
right.
because it wouldn't go in perfect. And his coat I had to print like 3 different times because the supports, they had put so many supports in. And every time I'd go to clean a support, I'd break one of his shims off his jacket.
Right.
But this one is the best one that came out. So now I just have to, I put them together today. I was supposed to do it over the weekend, but I had to go down and make sure Dad was okay. So I put them together this morning. I still got to prime them and then paint them.
Let me just answer the question. Todd, yes, that is a New South Wales switcher. That was a 70 class. I The only Victorian engines that I have from Victoria Rail is the B class done in Chicago leasing colours. I don't have any Victorian stuff, unfortunately. Um, um, I would like to get the S set for the Spirit of Progress carriages that I have, but I need to fix up a couple of little um, issues on the track work that I found on the layout before I can actually run them smoothly. I don't drink and drive if I had a drink anymore either. I mean, drinking and driving, the worst thing that can happen is you're going to spill your drinks. And the price of drinks here in Australia is very expensive at the moment. G'day, Edward. How are you, buddy? Welcome. Um, but no, over here they're pretty tough. We have a thing called random breath testing here, where they'll set up a roadblock and get everybody to go into the roadblock and do a breath test right there and then. You can refuse, but the downside of refusing breath test um, is that you lose your license automatically or for 4 years.
If you refuse,
Yes. Yes. If you refuse a breath test here in Australia, I've got a drama. You actually lose your license for automatically. You lose your license for 4 years.
wow.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I wouldn't call it Connie's grandpa rails. Um, After seeing so much of road trauma on the road that is being caused by drink drivers, and we've just had a couple recently here, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And we also got random drug testing too now. Um, it generally makes the roads a little bit safer. I mean, you shouldn't be driving a vehicle when you can't even walk. Um, let me just go and get this little derailment. Why did you jump the track there? Okay. Okay. Saved it.
I texted Ray to come out and start some trains, but
Yeah, well, I'll be calling it in a minute. Because I've got to shoot a road shortly. I've got to go to the doctor's surgery. How are we yet? Okay. So where are we? Okay. Okay. Got the trains going. Okay. Yeah, we got drinking and driving. That's what public transport and Uber is for. That's what mine's what. I mean, I won't use Uber. Um, the way they're taking over the cabs and everything else, it's wrong because you get to a certain location. Like I had an incident in Boston after we were at Amherst. I couldn't get an Uber. I couldn't get a taxi. I could not get nothing. And that's all they're doing with what Uber's doing. So no, I would no, I'm not happy with Uber. Um, Basically, I got stranded at the station. I had no way of getting to my final destination. The app wouldn't work, and then trying to get a car, I couldn't get a car. I'm sorry, the Uber system sucks.
that was a trip though. Woo.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's just disgusting.
If anything else could have went wrong for us, it was the Amherst trip.
Oh yeah, but after we parted ways in Boston, I caught a train to go to mum and dad's, and I was going to get the Uber from the station to their place. They're only like about 10 minutes away, and the Uber app didn't want to work. I couldn't get a car, so now I'm trying to get a taxi there, a cab. There's no cabs in that area anymore because Uber killed it. So you don't have any option.
We'll never do the bus again.
Oh, that was an event, yeah. Oh, at least we got to see a different part of the country.
Not me. I grew up there.
Well, I never got to see it. I saw it really good with my eyes closed half the trip.
When you weren't sleeping and snoring.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had to get the sound effects going somehow. It was too quiet in that bus. I didn't do a thing.
It
was a train swearing. That was a train swearing. Yeah, it's trying to say, hey, it's time's up. All right, you just take in there. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody now, Tammy.
Okay, bye everybody.
So everybody, thank you for joining in. I think it's Thomas or Plumber next week. That's doing Cab Crew. Thank you for joining me.
I think it's me and Plumber next week.
Yeah. Smartly good one, Anthony. Yeah, he never heard me store. I just wish he didn't run the table saw at night. Are you sure that wasn't the next door neighbour there? So anyway, people, thank you for coming. Again, I will try to come into people's streams, but with what things are going on at the moment, um, there's no guarantee. You get well soon too, Randall. You take care of yourself. Heath is on next if he's getting his computer running. Until the weekend, people, have fun and stay safe.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.